Did you hear about Cam?
Yeah, let's talk about that. I did some more investigating. I found out more. I actually watched his podcast, and he explained exactly what happened. So,
made them guys mad, didn't he?
Well, here's the. Do you know all the story or some? What have you?
Let
heard?
me tell you what I've heard. Yeah. He just talked trash to them all weekend, and they got mad, and they all ended up in a fight.
Yes, that's true.
But that's what he does.
Yes, that's what guys do. Period.
Well, I think he kind of goes overboard.
But y'all did all. I mean, your guys you played football with, I'm sure there's a fight at least once a week.
Yeah,
it's because you just
did they jump him? He didn't press charges, so he wasn't too mad at him.
No, he's not mad. He apologized. He said, I shouldn't have let anybody can have that control of me to get me angry because I am who I am, and I am in the spotlight, so I can't. That can't be because people are looking at me.
Yeah,
and he's a preacher's son.
Yeah.
So you already got double lights on you. Boy, that's the Christian way. Boy, he loves old Jesus. Look at see what I'm saying?
Well,
there's people doing that, and that's not fair to Cam.
I read the article, and it sounded like it was just overkill on his part. It didn't sound like what he was saying was it was minor. Say, hey, you want to bet on it? I put 100 on me. Put 100 on us today. Let's bet on it.
Yes. But okay.
It just got on their nerves, what it sounds like.
And he is that way. And he's braggadocious, and that's him. And I'm not a Cam Newton fan. People know I was going into the Super Bowl when he let off on that fumble. Done. But now with this case, here's the facts. This is his story. Now, first, when I first seen it, these two guys grab him. If y'all see it, you could find the video anywhere. And Cam handles these two men like they're children. Mm. What people need to remember is what I just said about LeBron. Cam is 6'6", 250. He is a Heisman winning quarterback.
Yeah.
He is a league MVP, rookie MVP. That's not normal. He's not just your average Joe walking around here.
No.
Did you know that if you can bench press 225, you're in 5% of the world. If you bench press 315, you're in 1%. And if you get close to 405, you're in a tiny, small percent.
What'd you say, 225?
Yeah.
How much?
5%. Most of the people cannot bench, but
I got 215 once.
Most people can't bench 150 pounds.
Well, no, I can't do it right now.
So what I'm saying is, before you jump on a guy, you need to know, and they should know. Now, here's the story. Those two guys coach with Cam. They are from his company, were with his company, and they done this the week before. They've done this before. The difference with this is somebody had a phone and hit the record button. So they grab him, they go to the fence. The guy in the white that you see comes outside. That's Robbie Ashford, was quarterback at Auburn. That wasn't somebody trying to sucker punch Cam. He was helping Cam.
No,
Robbie he was Ashford. Hitting the guy that was holding Cam. And they split them all up, and that's all it was. They were talking junk, and it got out of hand. Cam apologized. The other guy apologized. They were calling him out. They were saying, look, you're Atlanta golden boy. Your golden passer ain't nothing. He ain't been nothing, and I can take him today and play in the game out here. Bring him out here on the field, and we'll throw 7-on-7. I'll win. I'll beat him.
Yeah.
No, you won't. What do you? Yeah, I know he busted. He didn't bust NFL. He failed kind of early to me in his career.
I think he's got. I mean this with all due respect. I think he's got some brain damage.
I think something's wrong with him.
I don't think it's major.
Something. He got hurt, and they didn't fix his arm right because just 1 year. Remember?
But you think something's wrong with his head?
Something's wrong, man. Yeah. I mean, just look how he played. He was just on this dude. He was on this rise, and he got hurt, and they tried to hide it for like a couple of games, like a month. And you could see they quit throwing him the ball, and he wouldn't run it like he used to.
Right.
Because you can't. That's what I said. When he comes out of Auburn, he's not going to make it in the league playing that kind of football. College is great. But when you're going to play pros and a bunch of 25, 30-year-old men start cracking your head, he won't make it. And he didn't. So you notice his passing went away and then just went down, got rid of him, went to New England. Terrible. Just absolutely terrible in New England. Went back to Carolina, thought they'd give him another chance, and it was terrible. He couldn't even throw a 5-yard crossing route.
I think that, he got sacked a lot. And he went one time, it's like the refs aren't calling anything.
They wouldn't.
In my favor.
They didn't. But it's because of how he talks.
I know. Well, he got $1 million in clothes.
He's got a $10,000 hat that he wears.
And I think he didn't die for that fumble. And I'm serious. I think that was something about his head. I think he thought, I'm going to dive down here and get this fumble, and this joker's going to dive, and he's going to crack me right in the head.
Yeah.
And I can't handle no more of that.
Well, hey, man, look, I mean, is it worth your livelihood?
That's what I think. He said something about his ankle. I don't know why he just didn't come out and tell the truth.
Yeah.
Say, look, man,
he's maybe embarrassed by it because men are men. We're supposed to be tough in the locker room.
Yeah.
And he may feel embarrassed to say that. And it's not to me. If he would just come out and say, guys, I've been hitting the head so many times, I just didn't want to get down there and get
But he
my head
hesitated.
knocked.
And I don't know. He didn't mean, hey, if I fumble, I'm not going for it.
Yeah, I know.
But his initial reaction was to hesitate to dive for that for some reason.
Yeah. I hate that. I was pulling for him.
And a lot of people, he's lazy. He didn't care. I don't think that was it. It's something to do with his.
Yeah.
Either his head. I think it was to do with his head.
Yeah. So that's since you brought that up, yeah, I'm glad you did. That's some news, and he settled it out. You can go type in Cam Newton on YouTube. He's got a podcast. Go to the last block. It's the last 20 minutes, and he's wearing his Machika hat. It's a guy from like South Dakota that makes these special hats, and because that hat never moved off his head. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he don't act the way he used to.
No. And he's got a bunch of kids now, and he's dad, and he's giving back to his community. I love that. He's back in Atlanta. He has these camps to bring highlight to kids. And that's what, we like to talk about kids right here in the county here too. And we like to go to games and see games, and I'll take some pictures sometimes. And I used to do a lot of reels and videos. And now we got more people in the county doing pictures and videos. None of that existed. Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed doing it. So that's what Cam is giving back. That was what I felt like I could give back to my county, and he's giving back to his community playing these camps. So, and they got an argument, and guys are guys, and that's it, man. It's not a big deal.
Nah.
Really he said he's glad that it didn't turn into something, because a lot of these areas, you know where they're at.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody goes to the car, you know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody goes to the car, he said, I could have died. He said, what's going to happen to my 12 kids?
Yeah.
Then what are they going to do? Because we're just bad or are fussing about, it's not worth it. So he's trying to say, kids, look at what I did. I made a mistake, and everything you've worked for and everything you did, gone. Because somebody pulled and said, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's over. Your life is over. Because in Atlanta, man,
and Birmingham's just gotten awful. I won't get off into that, but Birmingham's just gotten beyond awful.
You temper where it just changes your whole life.
No, I mean, everybody has temper tantrums, and most people, and it hurts them in some way. But like you, don't get to the point to where it just destroys your life.
No,
just
I hate that. It turned out, but everybody's.
But another thing now, and I'll move
Keep
on
going.
after this. Just, if you tease somebody, tease them, but let up a little bit.
Well, I just ain't their style.
And especially when he knows it's bothering them.
Well, that's for me, that's when I get going harder.
See, I've never, which we got a friend.
If I know it's bothering them.
He will remain nameless on here. But if he knows he's getting to you, he keep it up for years. Years.
He'll never let it live down.
No, he still jokes with me about something that he joked with me back 4 years ago. He's joking with me today.
Pay back in. You get out of this game, you got to buy another ticket. When you go out, I mean, you're gonna have to buy another ticket. You cannot stay in the game.
Yeah,
you do what you want to, but you're gonna buy a new ticket. Just he'll hold it forever.
Ever.
But it's funny.
I mean, it is funny.
It's funny, but he likes the rev that he gets out of you.
Yeah, because after about the 13th time, I'm like, dude, shut up! I'm not getting out of here.
And if you don't react to it, he won't say nothing about it anymore. But that's what he likes to do. But I'm glad that did not turn into somebody getting shot or hurt badly. That's definitely good news. So